Hello and welcome to another episode of the October 2017 Vidfest Diaries. We are here at Comic-Con today in London. My name's Amy Astrid and basically I'm going to be taking you around the Vidfest area and have a chat with some of the YouTubers and the creators that we have here. Hello, we are here with Dean Dobbs. How are you doing?
I'm very good. How about you? You good?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you finding Comic-Con?
It's great. It's I wasn't here like the last 2 years, so it's me just sort of adjusting to everything and seeing which anime I've clearly not been paying attention to.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing Attack on Titan and like some Death Notes, so I feel like I've not gone out of the loop just yet. Yeah.
How have things changed since the last time you were here?
Well, I guess I sort of answered a bit of it.
Yeah, true.
There's a few cosplays that I'm just like I'm seeing them, but I have no idea what they are. Although I guess I'm seeing a lot of like Zelda stuff. I keep seeing little Rays as well, little girls dressed as Ray, which is it's very wholesome. But also, I'd say it just seems to get bigger,
Yeah.
which is kind of overwhelming. But I'm glad it's doing well. It's very it's always like very positive. That's something that doesn't really change.
Yeah.
Everyone just seems to have like a lovely time, and then they're just as lovely to me. This is great.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what it is that you do.
So I'm mainly known for a sketch comedy channel called Jack and Dean. It's obviously I know comedy is subjective, but I do promise it's a little bit funny. It's the sort of like funny guy, straight guy sort of routine. Jack's like a little bit more the sort of like stiff guy, and then Dean's character. They are characters. I'm not actually thick in real life. All right. Yeah, I'm focusing really hard about stringing sentences together. But yeah, Dean's like the sort of like surreal character. Like I don't know, Jack walks into a room and Dean turns into a dog, and hilarity ensues. But here at Comic-Con, I'm expressing myself through art, which is something I wanted to make comic books before YouTube sort of took over my life. So this is a way of me sort of getting back into that a little bit.
Yeah,
and people seem to be receiving well. So, yeah.
So you've designed your merch yourself?
Yes, yeah.
How's that been going?
It's great. It's been kind of I took it back up properly about a year ago, and it's been nice to see like how much my like style has changed and how much better I've got at it. I think.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of weird to acknowledge that maybe you've done something better, but you know, as long as you don't convince yourself you're the best,
Yeah, no,
you just
absolutely.
go, oh, this is better than it used to be.
Yeah, you can definitely acknowledge your own improvement. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a nice way to like sort of. I hope this doesn't sound too wishy-washy, but it's nice to like sort of. I don't know, do something like a bit more honest, I guess, because like they're very like sort of they're very cutesy, all the things that I draw, and I never considered myself to be like a cute person, but it just seems to be what comes out and what I'm best at. So it's been quite nice.
Yeah, cool. So you've got this kind of heart monster design here.
Yes, yeah.
What kind of made you come up with that specifically?
So, okay, I don't know how honest I want to be. I just talked about honesty, but yeah. I would say I'm a little bit of a, I don't know, I can be a bit of a romantic, I think. And I was going through like some weird little things, and I just drew a heart that looked a bit socially anxious. And I popped it on Twitter, people just thought it was really funny, and I was like, oh, it's not that funny to me, it's actually quite riddled in pain. But I thought, that's kind of how everything I do anyway. There's always like, it's funny on the surface, but there's always like something else at work. And the same goes for the sort of chill guy. I feel like they're two different sides that complement each other quite well.
Yeah.
My heart's like he's always sweating and he's always like a bit like, I do look happy, but also it's a lot of effort to be here right now.
Yeah.
Whilst the chill dude is like sort of the opposite. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. So how long have you been on YouTube and things like that?
Oh wow, I think almost 10 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay. I think you've just won the prize for today so far.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wow, okay,
Yeah.
now I feel old all of a sudden. Yeah.
So how have things changed kind of for you in that time?
Wow, just bigger productions really. We did 2 seasons of a sitcom last year, which was insane. It was called Jack and Dean of All Trades. It was kind of like the Jack and Dean sketches, except we figured out a way to turn it into a sitcom.
Okay.
It was just stuff like that. Getting better at writing, and I guess like just sort of becoming more known for what we do. I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
How is it working in a pair? How does that work? Do you ever come up with like really horrible ideas and then you kind of backwards
Yeah,
and forwards? Or?
I think we've I think if we ever did come up with a really horrible idea, we wouldn't say that's bad. Yeah, that's awful. But I think even when one of us comes up with an idea that maybe the other one's not too keen on, we always like try and find the potential in it, because that's what you do, really. So there was a great example of when the first ever Star Wars script was shown. Apparently at school in LA, they showed that script to a bunch of students and said, right, go home, read it, and then come back the following week. And they did, and he said, would you make that movie, would you make that script into a movie? And a lot of people said no, and he went, well, because you don't see the potential in that script, Star Wars didn't happen. And it was so that's how we look out what every idea we come up with, we go, what's the potential?
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so of everybody that you've seen at Comic-Con today, because it's only the Friday, we've still got the whole weekend to go, what's your favourite cosplay that you've seen?
I saw a Krogan, what was it? I saw a Rex and a Garrus from Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3. I'm a bit of a sucker for that series, and I didn't think anyone cared about it anymore, so that was nice to see. It's really impressive. There's I don't know, you could make that stuff out of cardboard, man. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, the dedication that goes into some of these is mad.
Ridiculous craftsmanship. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Well, what can we expect to see from you coming soon?
I would say more art, in the loosest sense of the word. More Jack and Dean stuff that hopefully is still funny, and hopefully a movie one day.
Wow.
Yeah, hopefully.
Is that in the works?
We're selling a script at some point. It's fun.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And then the 20-year plan is to take over Star Wars. That's
nice. Okay, a solid goal.
That's a solid goal, yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for chatting with us.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Okay, yeah, a little tired, but it's Comic-Con, so yeah, it's fine.
So we caught up with you last time. What's changed since then?
Last time I was due to go to Canada.
Yeah.
However, I kind of felt a little bit nervous about emigrating by myself, and so I've moved in. Yeah. So I have a work visa in Canada, and so I've decided to postpone it till March. But so I've moved in with some friends and sort of getting around to the idea of it, and it's a bit scary.
Yeah. And how are things in the world of YouTube and all of your art?
It's going well. I've gone over my 100,000 subscribers. So
congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. So I'm just waiting on my little silver play button to arrive.
Oh,
and
that's so
cool. I love it. Still love it.
So for anybody who hasn't seen the interview from May Comic-Con, can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, I am a comic artist, illustrator type thing. I really like drawing comics, and I want to actually get into the world of animation and storyboarding. But I still like painting with watercolors. That's my favorite thing to do still. So yeah.
So what is it that you post on your YouTube channel?
I post videos of me painting. So I speed up the footage, and so you can see the whole painting done in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, that's really
cool. Yeah.
How long have you been doing that part of it for? The YouTube side?
YouTube? I can remember the date actually. It was January 29th, 2014.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that was my first video.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So what's been your favourite thing about Comic-Con last time? What made you want to come back?
I think I just really like the atmosphere, especially the Vidfest section. I really like it here. It's sort of a little bit different to the other sections, and you kind of see the same faces again. And it's fun.
Quite relaxed.
Yeah, it is. It is nice.
Are you doing a panel this time?
Yeah, I have two. I have one on my own tomorrow, and I have one with Charlie as well. On Sunday.
Cool. Yeah, what are you going to talk about?
We're going to talk about setting up an art channel and sort of weird things that have happened to us on art channels and stuff like that. So yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and I don't know about mine tomorrow. I'm going to just sit there and let it happen.
Questions or
just sit there quietly okay.
Cool. Well, what can we expect to see from you in the future, coming up now?
Hopefully a lot more of my comic. I'm working on the first chapter of my comic.
Cool.
And I'm going to be hopefully publishing it with an online publisher, which would be really cool. And it's also gone into like the Travelling Man stores as well now, so it's getting there, and I'd like to put more of that on there. So
What's the comic about? Can you tell us?
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to describe. It's about like an alien race, and basically there was this type of superpower amongst the alien race, and they kind of rebelled against like the government, the higher authorities, so they wiped them out, which sounds really like, I normally draw like cutesy things and it's quite scary, but they kind of wiped all of this superpower out, but the main character's found out that she is one and she's got to hide it from everyone. So yeah, that's it.
That's really cool. Okay, well that sounds awesome.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with that, and have a lovely rest of your weekend.
Thank you so much, you too as well.
Thank you, thanks for chatting with us. Thank you. Thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to give it a little like if you enjoyed it, and check out all the rest of the episodes of this series and last series, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.